My wife is a true go-getter. Like, she's entrepreneur. Like, and that's one thing I love about her, man. That's why it's kind of
fasten driver seat belt.
Let me put my seatbelt on.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Crazy. This rain, man, has been ruining everything. I was supposed to get the whips washed today, but last time you saw me drop off the Honda, got a little bit of work done to it. So it's raining. I don't want to kind of get out in the rain, but I'm gonna put that in the garage so we can check that out. Again, Warriors 10 is my guy, Daryl Warrior. He did a great job. We didn't get the D badge done, but we're taking it back this week to get that done. So let me pull this in so you can take a look at it, see what he did. Just some minor changes. I'm not sick for it, I don't do a lot of it, but minor changes that make big impact. So check it out. So check out the trim. So remember before this was chrome, got that blacked out. To me, if you take like a wider look, it makes the car look a lot better, especially when it gets down to this part. Didn't like that was chrome before, but that black accents that well. And so got that on both sides. We got the windshield changed to 20%, so you can see nothing now and there. So that's how I like to roll. And the front, this is my best, well, my favorite, I won't say best, my favorite addition because it's so subtle. But we got this wrap going all the way down. So if you look back, it makes the grill kind of seem continuous all the way down. So subtle change, but I really like it. So we'll get this. Again, this is part of the badging. Get that changed out to black. But excited to have you all take the journey with this. Some minor changes, but car should look pretty nice here pretty soon. Cool. So yeah, that's the whip. Decided for y'all to check out the continuous kind of, I don't want to say build because I'm not doing any major mods with this, but the kind of journey of me kind of doing some simple modifications. Again, I'm a car guy. Love kind of doing simple things to my car, so that's just who I am. We're about to go check out my wife's. Yeah, she's doing at the salon. We're doing some renovations there, so coming along great, and got a full day. So, Jai, hit that B-roll.
Guys, welcome to the hair gallery. Thank you, hubby, for stopping by.
No problem. So I'm here for getting cobwebs and cleaning up like that.
You guys, he bought my towels this morning and folded them. Yeah. Thank you.
What was I supposed to do? Just bring them like boots?
Well, I didn't know, but I didn't expect you to fold them. But thank you. And I said that because it's a lot that goes into people see you doing hair, but it's taking the time to fold clothes. Or I'm sorry, fold the towels, clean up. Disinfect after each client.
I do laundry.
He does the laundry.
Yeah, I do laundry.
He does the laundry.
I'll do all the laundry, but I will do laundry. I fold towels very neatly. So if you ask somebody to do something, you do it all the way. You don't do it halfway. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, she can.
I appreciate that. Anyway, welcome to the hair gallery. I'm in between clients. I have another client coming in about 15 minutes. So the process really is just, COVID is still around, so I just go through, put on gloves, disinfect everything, wipe everything down for the next person that's coming in, and then get ready. This is my last client of the day. I'm thankful. I've been here since 8 o'clock this morning. And so I normally try to jump in super early and get out of here so I can spend the rest of the day with my family. So a little bit about the salon is we have been here, like my husband said, since right after we got married, so 2015 was when we launched it that year. And so we're going on year number 6. And so I decided that if I'm going to stay in this spot for another 4 or 5 years, that I wanted to do something different to it. And I think as a creative, you have to stay inspired by your space. And so my space was nice beforehand. That's what all my clients said, why are you renovating? It was nice before, but now I feel like it like pops. And so that's what I'm really excited about. So the most recent thing that we put in was the lights. We got that done last week. We got some barn doors installed because I'm getting ready to like relaunch my hairline, and I have some other things coming out that I'm gonna launch on my birthday, which I'm really excited about. But this is just the start of the process of what's to come. So I think a part of all of this is, now that we have a child, is that, you know, we want to leave something to her. Now, I don't want her to try to take on my dreams, but I want something that she can be inspired by and say, oh, my mom owned her own business, her own salon. And so I want Harper to see what it takes to grind and hustle, and what it takes to maintain a dream and a vision. So yeah, this is the hair gallery. So
none of this was here before. So
no, it was not.
This is all new. Like, none of this was here before.
Well, this was before we moved in here. This was a Verizon store. Remember, the walls, everything was like bloodshot red in here. It was like this ugly carpet. And so I think you might have pictures of what it looked like before, but it looks totally different, like totally transformed. And I can't wait till we're completely done with it. We still got a little ways to go, a little like minor things to do, but we're about 85% done with the renovation.
Come out the floor.
Excited. Yeah, so this is epoxy, and so it's a white pearl epoxy, and it's really easy to clean and maintain, which I really love, because having a salon, you know, cutting hair and all that, it gets crazy with the amount of hair we collect on the floor. But this is a white pearl epoxy, and so I sent the guy a picture who did it, and he freestyled like the marble look in there. So I'm really excited about that. I think with the white floors, it opens up the space. What you think, Dave?
Yeah.
I think it opens up a lot. It's not a huge space, so the floors just kind of, you know, make it pop. So excuse the mess and all the extra stuff you see around. We're just in the process and grinding it out. I can't wait till you guys actually see the finished product. We definitely got to show y'all that. But this is the start to something great. I think I want to switch that around. And so I don't know if y'all know, but my husband is he's really good with interior design.
Yeah.
Disregard the boxes.
Yeah.
But I think I want to do something different with this whole look. I'm gonna keep the pink, but I think I want to do something with. We've been having this rug from the jump.
I had this rug
in college.
Nah, before college, because
Oh
I used to, when I lived
God.
with my parents, I had this rug.
Ooh,
I mean, it's been clean and stuff. Like,
of course.
don't go there, right?
Right.
It's been clean and all that, but yeah, that's a legit rug though.
Yeah. No, it can still the stand of time. Now, the cleaning lady that I have come and clean every other week, she said, I hate this rug because it's like the worst rug to clean, but she gets in there and gets it done. I want y'all to pay attention to this little cute little sign that I got made. I love this sign. It's a focal point when people walk through the door, and they absolutely love it. Here's a quick plug.
Yeah. So how to get in contact with you?
So we are called The Hair Gallery, and on Facebook and Instagram we are The Hair Gallery KC. So look us up, check us out.
Link will be in the description below. Actually, plug your YouTube. My wife is getting started on. We both get started. I'm acting like I'm like a legend in it. I got like 4 videos in, but my wife is getting started, so we're getting her channel started. So she's gonna be doing some of her own, like vlogging. What else you gonna have on there?
I want to have I want it to be more like a podcast vlog feel. So I want to be able to connect with people different walks of life. And so to be able to hear some of their stories and their testimonies is really what I'm really excited to have on the channel. So stay tuned for that. And yes, vlogging too. Absolutely.
Yeah. So she's following after my footsteps. It's wonderful. Like, I'm just kind of like paving the way. I think I just ruined the whole moment just now. But,
I think you did.
Yeah, all right.
It's okay. No, he does inspire me, but I think I inspire you too.
Absolutely, 120%.
For sure. So, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Cool. Thanks for checking out the Hair Gallery KC. We're about to go to the church and do some, show you our production room there. And I mean, after that, I mean, it's a date. We moving. Rain is killing all of my positive vibes today, man. It's just gloomy. Kansas City, what's going on right now? But no, like, I want to talk about a PK, man, growing up a PK. So Actually, link above to the playlist of Grown Up PK. Check some of those out. Me and my two brothers. I have a, let me talk about my brothers a little bit. Older brother is Bishop Cortez Vaughn. Now, he's an artist. He's musical. He can sing, play instruments, all of that. Like legit artist. My middle brother's Julian. He's a jazz musician, jazz artist. Let me not say musician. Let me correct. He's a jazz artist. So he's very well known. And then you just got like me, right? So if you haven't checked out some of my videos, you can look at the video, go after the one with me and my some of my other brothers, not blood, but almost close as blood. We were talking about kind of mentoring program and things like that. So you kind of, you know, I mentioned a little bit about, you know, kind of me being a PK, how nobody knew who I was and all of that. Went to K-State. I went off to college, so during that time I would come back, but I wasn't like in service, in church, back on Sundays all the time. So I don't know if people just didn't know I existed all this time. Maybe I was just quiet. Well, I am quiet, but maybe because I didn't play an instrument. I don't know, but I'm not gonna say I'm the forgotten child, because it's like, I mean, legit, if you look at some statistics, it's kind of like me, then it's like them. So they're like close second and third, right? So the youngest just kind of moves to the top, and then they just kind of fall behind. Nah, I'm kidding. But no, like growing up, man, it was interesting. If I look back and kind of really evaluate growing up as a PK, I mean, I didn't necessarily have a problem with it. I think I learned lessons from my older two brothers, especially from my oldest brother Ted. I learned a lot of lessons from him, man. He like hit his head a lot for me, so I appreciate you, brother, for kind of paving that way. Kind of just I watched him and Julian, the way they moved. I learned what not to do, what not to say, and if I'm gonna do this, then don't do that. So I was just very watchful of them. But I would say it was a lot of scrutiny at times. I felt, you know, being a PK, like people feel like they know you, whether they go to the church, whether they know your parents. Because granted, you know, from my grandfather to my dad, from Vaughn family in general, people know who we are in the city. Kansas City's not huge, right? So it's one of those things where you kind of know everybody, related in some type of way, church, you know, bonds and things like that. So well known, but it's just like people, you know, try to check you sometime and you don't know who they are, or, you know, have opinions about you, and you end up in conversations around dinner tables like, I don't even know these people, man. So that was an interesting, but it's a lot of good that came from it, man. I love my church, like seriously. Love EC. I love the people there, the people that have been there, brand new, from joined yesterday, from been there since I was 5 and 6. I love all of those people, because they have been kind of my community. They have supported me, supported my family, and supported the church, and just the work that the church does. I greatly appreciate them. You know, faith is so important to me, and that faith part of, you know what I mean, all that I'm about. Again, faith, family in Kansas City, but I'm not necessarily all about more so religion as I am relationship, and I just think we have a great church. I have great parents. My mother was a big advocate for education for me, and she graduated from K-State, and I won't say she's the reason why, but she's probably part of the reason why I chose K-State. KU way too close, and KU just sucks, for one. It's horrible. John's looking at me behind the camera because he's a KU fan, but now they're just horrible. So K-State was that option for me. So chose K-State, and my mother has stories about her being in college, how she kind of had to persevere and graduate, and all of that other stuff. But shout out to my mom for being that advocate of education, because she pushed me, and it wasn't, you know, education, doing well in school was not an option. It was like, you're going to do well and you're going to do this. So I appreciate her for being an advocate. But no, we said all that to say we're on our way to the church right now. Got some meetings taking place that I'm not necessarily part of, but just going to check on some things. I want to show you all, again, the production room that we just recently did. You know, COVID was tough for a lot of churches, and they had to try to navigate Thank goodness we had kind of the structure and some of the bones in place to do so, but a lot of churches did not, and they had to kind of quickly kind of pivot and say, how do we get this in place? Don't take online for granted. If you're watching this, do not take that for granted. You need that online presence. Everybody is not going to walk through the doors of your church. You have to be able to reach people where they are, and I know there can be some disagreement about that. They need to, online is not the same. True, it's not the same as being in-house, but I would rather reach somebody if they're going to be at home anyway, for them having access to be able to hear the gospel, be able to hear the word, and hopefully they'll make their way in the doors if they can, but could be very natural, very possible. I'm sorry that you have, you can be in Kansas City like us, but have people that watch in Japan and Texas and things like that. So it's just about expanding the reach of who we can reach and how we can reach them. So I'm excited to kind of give you kind of an inside look of the production room that we created. During the pandemic, we kind of stepped it up. Again, we already had the platform, but we just kind of stepped up our approach a whole lot, and we were able to kind of ramp it up. So follow EC if you don't. That's my church. That's my joint right there. So follow us, and yeah, hopefully you can be blessed by some of even the material that we have on the YouTube channel. You can find their link in the description on how to check us out there. But let's go check out this production room and tell me what you think. So this is this is our domain on Sundays. We have the run you through a little bit. This is our person. Shout out to Essence, Kendrick, the whole team. But this is our pro presenter. So this runs kind of, which we have it playing live feed now. We're on the live, but this runs kind of our in-screen service stuff. So everything that the people see on the screen, as well as what we're working on now, which will be the kind of lower third, scripture, titles, all that stuff is run from here. Timer for upstairs. So on board we got the sound. My brother Julian also is our sound engineer here. So we got the Behringer board here, so that runs everything on the live stream. And my domain is right here. So got the bro D'Angelo is one of our techs. So this is a kind of the motherboard operator here, so he can communicate to everybody upstairs, cameras and all of that. We do all that switching. If we had the cameras on, you will see all of them show up here, all the different camera angles we have. And this is me right here. So this is my joint. So I'm the live stream operator. So this is what we use to kind of run everything live stream. So this is it. This used to be like a account room, but we totally redid it. Shout out again to EC. Like, you're gonna hear EC like 80 times throughout this vlog, man. But shout out to them for their support that helps us be able to do this. And honestly, this is all a part of taking ministry and helping us reach people. So that's what it's all about, end of the day, man. Not about a lot of that other stuff. It's just about reaching people, and also kind of doing some things which I'm looking forward to sharing with you that we're doing with the community as well. So it's nice, man. This is it. This is the joint, man. We do a lot with what we got down here, so we're just getting used to it. We haven't even kind of peeled the seal yet on everything that capabilities that we have with this, but it's taking us to the next level. So say I don't know. Say, I don't know. Say hi. Say, what happened? She likes to do that. Say, what happened? Next shot. Okay, well, I don't know. What happened? So you're not going to do it today?
No, I don't really feel like it.
Trying to reach for him? Say hi. But once again, thank you for following me. Thank you for your support. I mean, like, share the video, do me a favor and support APMG Clothing. So apmgclothing.com, link will be right there for you. But check out the merch that we have. Everything goes for a good cause. I mean, everything that we do. So I definitely appreciate you hanging with me and my wife today. And as always, start busy, but we always end with family. Ain't that right, Harper? Mm-hmm. All right, till next time. See you.